Oh yeah. All right. I've been single for about a year now, and I've really been letting some cleaning slide at my house. Back when I had a girlfriend, I'd diligently clean the dental floss splatter off my bathroom mirror. But now that thing looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. But maybe that can be my new calling. This is not a humble brag about my flossing prowess. It's just gross. I'm a gross person. So there's that. I tried really hard to be friends with my ex, but it just didn't really work out. Mostly because she called it stalking. And, I was like, whatever, get over yourself. I'm at this bar class because I wanted to switch up my workout routine, but I guess stalking is in the eye of the beholder and the police. And clearly stalking is nothing to joke about, which I actually said in my statement, so it's in writing somewhere. But seriously, clearly no one's laughing. It's not really working out, but I can't help but think that maybe if I show up where you work unannounced and tell you some of these jokes that, you might come around. I feel like this is the kind of bit that needs, I need to say like an old school 80s style PSA after it, like, "Hi, I'm Scott Sand. And the jokes that just bombed are about stalking. Stalking is a serious crime. Approximately 13.5 million Americans are victims of stalking every year, with nearly 1 in 3 women and 1 in 6 men being victims of stalking in their lifetime. If you or someone you know..." It's actually kind of a tough bit to transition out of now that I think it. I guess at some point I just gotta be like, "The more you know," and the little star thing happens, and so there's that, but good numbers there. I like emo music. I feel like I like emo music so much that I like to reimagine popular mainstream songs as emo songs. I like to picture a much more sensitive Sisqó being like, "Let me see your flaws. Baby, your flaws. I promise I won't sing again. Maybe ever. And yes, that's me bringing you the hits from the Y2K era. Honestly, if I could sing, I'd probably just record the songs myself. I could be like an emo Weird Al. I could be like Sad Scott, except I'm already Sad Scott, but as like a performance name instead of just a defining character trait. I do think it would be cool to be an emo spy, like an emo James Bond, because then you could say like cool emo spy lines like, "I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill myself." Thank you. I like that one. I went through a really bad depression in 2025. And, that was before the phrase crashing out was all popular like it is now, which is kind of too bad because I swear, if I heard one of my kids talking to their friends, like, "Oh my God, my dad's crashing out so hard right now," that I would have just I would have been so pissed that I would have just right then and there pulled myself together, pulled myself up by the emotional bootstraps, but didn't happen. Instead, I just cried a lot and went back to therapy and got on another SSRI. We all have our own path. I actually got an ADD diagnosis a long time ago. And do I think Jeff was talking about that. It's so long ago. The term ADD is actually outdated. Yeah, they changed it to something else, and that's a pretty messed up thing to do to someone who has ADD. And now it's called the inattentive type of ADHD, which stands for attention deficit, hyper something, whatever. And that's my time for the night. Let's give it back to Zach. Thank you very much.